So I just finished watching Logan. Wolverine has been one of my yes. I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen Logan, the last Wolverine movie, don't watch this. Um, Wolverine has always been since a kid. He wasn't my favorite, but he's always been one of one of my favorites. If that makes any sense. He wasn't like my favorite, but he's always been so badass that you just have to love him. And I don't understand the um the critics. Oh, such a crappy movie. No, the man was a warrior, stronger than any Spartan. He was a freaking warrior. And I think after he got the antimanium ripped out of him and then placed back in him, I think it poisoned his body. And then, what better critics won't know this unless they're a warrior themselves, or at least know warrior history, but what better way for an ending than a warrior's death? Going out in a way that helps the good guys and helps the good fight keep going on. The big bad dies in the end. I'm not just saying. I'm just saying in general, not the movie in general, but I'm just saying in general. Um, yeah. I love movies. I love superhero movies. They really make me think about life. Um, that's why I'm kind of like slow to talk right now. But yeah, it's your boy Weekend Warrior. Just watched. I know I'm repeating myself. I'm sorry. Just watched Logan, and it just really hit you in the feels, man. Like we the good guys may not get fancy clothing and all the press and media attention that the bad guys get. We might not have, say, flashy clothes or you know silver tongue words, or you know sometimes some of us aren't even that good looking. It's not about, but the reason why evil loses all the time is because they have it all on the outside. They're a shell. That's why they turn to evil. They think too many try and become God, and they like the feeling because they suppress people with fear. But God himself is never intended to have the universe work like that. Once Satan touched everything, he fucked the whole system up. He corrupted the entire way mankind thinks, the entire way. Now, you're a believer or not, it really doesn't matter. It's more of a good versus evil type thing. And yeah, you just gotta, I don't know, might sound corny, but you gotta fight the good fight. Because if you got it, what's in here, that's what counts. Yeah, they may be stronger, they may be faster, they may be silver tongued, they may whatever you want to put. But just like Logan, man, you just gotta soldier up. Yeah, in my opinion, there's nothing more glorious than not necessarily a Viking funeral, but a send off into the afterlife gloriously. You took down the big bad. But what I like about it was they showed a human side of the immortal, unkillable Wolverine. You seen only the um, badass kill, 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 savage beast side. But like I said, I think once his claws were replaced back into him after he got after he yeah fought that dude, um I think it poisoned him and it made him human. I mean, he was still Wolverine. He still healed somewhat, but he wasn't full on Wolverine like he used to be. And I like the way it ended. I really do. I like the way it ended. It gave him a warrior send off, the respect that he well deserved. And I liked how they did the old reference to the comics of X-Men in the yellow suit, even though I kind of hoped he would wear the yellow suit, yellow and black suit. Um, yeah, I just, even though it's superheroes and these guys have powers and stuff, and it's fictional and all, but it still hits home because what do we do every day? We fight. We're good versus evil. And evil's too thick-headed. Evil's too self-confident to realize that they're weak. To realize that hurting people in any form that don't deserve it, just because they want to assert their power and feel a use of their life, feel a purpose, so they turn to evil and use fear as a suppression. Um, the movies really, portray that. They portray the fight is real. It's not just in Hollywood. Though we may not have superpowers or run the fast speed of light or you know have super strength or go invisible or have any kind of superpowers, there are superheroes that walk among us. The men and women that refuse to see life as it is, demand to change it for better. You have people that rock the definitely rock the superhero-ness. They may not wear a cape, they might not wear flashy gauntlets and have flashy moves and all that jazz. They may not even be in the public eye. They might be silent heroes, but they're out there. And I think you critics need to give Logan a break, because if you were a true comic book fan like I am, you would see that as a fantastic send off. It was a heroic, very honorable death. But then again, Wolverine has always been an honorable character. He even took on the Hawk when the Hawk went savage and kind of brought him back down to earth. Even though the Hawk ripped him in two, he's like, you know what? Regardless of how much pain I go through, I'm still gonna go through it. And the man walked on his two arms. I'm sorry, walked on his two arms to his legs in the comic books, when the Hawk hurt him or whatever. And still found his legs, sat there and healed, and went back. And he's like, "Look, You're gonna listen to me. Finally got the Hawk to listen. Um, Doing what's right is not always easy. Doing what's right, it's not always glorious and famous, and sometimes it's unattractive. Sometimes it'll make you lose friends. But the main one, big man, is keeping score. He's keeping score, and we all, in the end, whether we do good or evil, in the end we all end up at the gate to be judged, to build our house of the materials that we are worthy of buying, to build the house of and have it tested by the flames of holiness. And in that point, when only the righteous will last, because we're not any. In the beginning, we weren't any different from the ones who do bad, but we chose to repent. We chose a different life. We chose that you can still have the life you want and find your purpose in life without proving violence or rage or anger or bad vibes. Many do it. The Shaolin monks do it. They're. I mean, as far as I know, I've never met them, but as far as I know, they're the most humble, relaxed people on this planet. You know, because they have found their inner peace, and you don't really. All through the comics, you don't see anybody. Thanos, who claims to be himself a god, his one weakness is he's too cocky. That gets him defeated every time. The good guy uses his ego against him. Falls short of being God. I wasn't trying to make this religious or anything. So, well, I don't really care if you get offended because, it is my channel and I do believe in God. But that's another YouTube video. So this was just I'll give 10 out of 10. And I don't normally do that, but for Logan, I'd watch it again. I'd even buy the DVD. It's definitely fantastic send off. I love seeing the human side of Logan.